24 is over here in just a few hours. This is my first full year as a YouTuber slash affiliator slash website guy, product guy, all that stuff. And it's been fantastic. I'm still fat, still doing good. So I'm absolutely happy, and thank you guys so much for the support all year long. Really am. Oh, No Adventures, what's up, buddy? Mir, what's up, man? So just wanted to thank you guys for all the support this year. Hopefully we can continue it into next year. If you're not a channel member, consider becoming a channel member. Excuse me. Thank you, Mir. I appreciate it, buddy. So hopefully January is going to be pretty crazy for me. As you guys know, I've got the Exocaged chassis going to be out soon. I am actually printing chassis right now. There's going to be there's going to be two versions of it. One is going to be a full printed version. And honestly, I really feel that the printed version is so good, you're not going to need the carbon. But I do have carbon. I've sent the final design off to my carbon guy. Vitavon is going to be cutting my carbon, so we know we're getting high quality carbon. So we know that's going to be there, and it should be pretty darn awesome. Man, this truck is running so good. Hopefully you guys are watching the videos and staying up on it. Dustin, what's up, buddy? Paul, Tommy Tyson, hey, buddy. Stacy, what's up? Mir, what's up? Chainsaw. Yes, sir. Happy New Year's. Adam Williams, new here for the great X-Max videos. You know, I need to do some X-Max videos. I haven't done one in a while. My hair is fluffy today. Scott Ramsey, I got some good information from you on your channel. Cool, Scott. I'm glad I was able to help. Andrew, yes, sir. I've also got the Finish Your Pro codes for those tires. I got them figured out, but I got to get the middle right. So it takes a little bit on that one. In the new studio, man, I was trying, but I just, with the holidays, Christmas, and then the No Man event, all that stuff, it just really piled up. I'm going to try to get ahead at least, 4 or 5 days on videos and stuff, get that stuff taken care of. And I do that, then I'll be able to get some free time to actually get back out there and get on it. I mean, most of it is done. I just got to finish what I started. And then we can work on getting the roof and lighting and stuff like that in there. I was hoping so, Marcus, really. Clayton, Happy New Year, buddy. Are you making a printed version of the frame? Yes, I am. And I'm thinking about, as far as the print goes, I'm thinking about doing it just the printed parts. You're talking the frame, which is the carbon PLA, and then the others are a PLA plus. My design is robust enough. We have yet to break these things. And this past weekend, I let about 7 people drive my truck on the 3mm chassis, which would represent what the carbon's going to be. 3mm standard issue. And the actual production chassis is 5mm. And I've got everything recessed in a way to where you buy the printed version and later on you want to put the carbon chassis on it, it'll bolt right up, bolt for bolt. Nothing has to be changed. So now, thicker chassis, thinner chassis, I got all that figured out for you. Rob Conant, what's up? Mauricio, some crawler truck. Maybe surprised, but 2025. Yep. Arma crawler truck. No, sir, there's not going to be an Arma crawler. There's no need. They're all under the same Horizon umbrella. Arma's Basher, Low Seas Racer, and Axial's crawler. I was about to add that up wrong. Yeah. The red panel, the red carbon for the Rift, yes. The year of normal returns. I think so too, Pat. I think normal and above and beyond is returning. Good evening, Florida Max. Yes, no, take your time. Like I said, Cyclone RC, Adam. More info on what's the best motor ESC combo for bashing and racing. Oh, you know, when it comes to bashing, Castle still has something to offer there. They got some of the best bashing combos out there. Racing, I like the Castle ESCs for racing, but man, Hobbywing is just so far advanced. It's crazy. You check out my new setup. Airfields, art, racetrack, crawler area, 5 branches. Nice, dude. Scott, maybe I'll be able to get out there. I think my #1 event that I'm going to try to travel to this year is I'm going to really do what I can to get to Pro Line by the Fire. I really want to get out to that. Still planning on Axial Fest and Beat the Creek, stuff like that too. Tomorrow, if you're local here, and which I doubt any of you guys are actually local. I know Clayton's pretty close. We're actually going to have a crawler bash day to bring in the new year right here at the Exoplex. So we've got that coming tomorrow. This Sunday, we're going to do a crawler comp, and it's going to be a tough comp. So it's going to be pretty darn awesome. Tough lines, hard lines, stuff like that. So it's going to be up there. Arlarlo Bouncer. I haven't heard anything from Arlarlo that would lead me to think that Arlarlo would be making something that would compete against the Rift. H10 Optic. All right, just had the Red Cat RDS kit dropped off. Oh, you're going to do some drifting, huh? Tyson got me a Valkyrie MT because you talk highly of it. I need to talk to you about inserts for the reef pin tires. Okay, Tommy, yeah, just message me. I've got the pro codes and the normal full inserts. But if you want to do something a little crazy like tug of war or something, I'm going to have to create something for that. Small BIP, big truck this weekend, comp follow. No, Paul. Sean is like, there's just going to be a couple big fist scales out there. So I'm like, you know, why don't we go ahead and do the crawling event here? We'll do it. Besides, this will be for the serious crawlers. The lines are going to be serious. So we are going to do something this Sunday. MK7. I did hear something about that, Pat. Yes. Happy New Year's. 332 RC. Thank you. Yes, the Exoplex is open to the public. There's just a $10 donation for the day. And yeah, bring all your RCs, like all of them. At Florida Max, yes, this comp is different from the Winter Series. It has nothing to do with the Winter Series. This is a competition style where you'll have 10 gates, but we're going to be using an entirely new set of rocks that are absolutely gnarly. And the gates that we're going to be running up, over, and through are not like what you're used to. If you come out here quite a bit, not like what you're used to. In fact, Paul, hopefully he can get off and actually come help me set course. Because I see a course like this and Paul sees a course like this. So hopefully I can get his input on this course layout and all that. Ultimate 800 kV, 1100 or 1650 casting. What's best for bashing and getting flips with belted tires? The safest is going to be the 800. 800 is also good to 12S if you want to go crazy like that. But honestly, I'd probably go with the 1100 and do like a 20-30 ring and pinion. Or pinion and spur gear. That's a good ratio for that. You'll get your back flips and the motor should be happy with that. Is that common for the SCX-10 Gladiator to just strip a portal gear? Well, if you bind it up, yeah, you don't strip anything out there. Typically, they hold up pretty well for me. TMIVRC, dude, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Traxxas sale is today. I have a Creighton EXB 1/5 M2C. I don't feel like I'd buy. XRT retail price $799. It was worth it. Man, I got to be honest with you. The XRT is at $799. Dude, I really like my XRT. I don't run it very much, but put it this way, if I had a stock Creighton out of the box, a stock XRT, I really feel that the XRT outperforms the Creighton. I think it's more durable as well. As far as overall modification ability, the Creighton just leaves it in the dust. So, I mean, you got a big Creighton EXV, you're probably good to go unless you just really want to try something different, something a little more basher style, because really it's a LCG Wide X Max is what it is. Hyperflow fans, what's up, buddy? Adam, did you let everyone know about the CNC Red Cat replacement gears for the Vigilante? I did make a couple posts about that, yes. Had a blast that no man don't expect to win the show and shine. Dude, you rocked it, man. You had like 1 and 2, okay? You rocked it, man. Clayton is throwing out the gifts, 5 memberships. So I uploaded 3 videos today to you guys. I have another one that just rendered that will go up as well. Tires, the J Concepts, let me see who got it. Hyperflow fans got it. John Law, Slow MK, Thomas Flint, Eddie Toy. Dude, awesome. I wish it would give the memberships to those that are active like right now, not just anybody on the site, but I'm glad Hyperflow fans got in there. I'm glad for that. Pat House, you're 100% correct on that. You are correct. Yes, you are. Now, tires. I've already got this video up of the new J Concepts rock blocks. Now, these right here are they kind of like, I forget the name of the tire, but two-face or something like that. You can see the tread pattern. These are brand new to market. They are available at jconcepts.net. This right here is a really good trail tire with a hint of competition in it. Now, this tire right here, holy moly. This is the Bossman tire. And I'm going to tell you what, this thing right here is amazing. This is the first tire in about 2 weeks to go straight up Crowley. Right here. Absolutely amazing tire. This tire, man, I'm telling you, J Concepts is where it's at. Sorka may hate J Concepts, but I love J Concepts, man. I'm telling you. Lucas, what's up, buddy? TMI VRC, thank you. Need to get it, especially if mine modified. Yes, sir, TMIV. I mean, I've got a big 12S Creighton myself. I've got that right there, which has been on 12S as well. It's just, they're awesome trucks. But just like Pat said, that drives like a smaller truck. It really does. But yeah, you're good to go. Of all the RC channels, this is the only one with real interaction. Pat, I do my best, but I just don't get to answer all the questions on the channel and all that. I just don't. I'm not capable of doing that. Wondering about the boss man. I told you, Sean Paul. Yeah, Sean has some of these in stock right here in the backyard in his building. Grab these things. Now, they are a little bit wide. I'd like to have them be a little narrower, to be kind of about as narrow as like these right here. So, and maybe I can make that happen. If these were this narrow right here, you'd probably find these on the Moose and on the Executioner. They're that good. No kidding. Well, I gotta fix that. I gotta take them loose and twist them. I'm gonna add a little bit of glue. These are the good ones too, man. All right. Adam Williams, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. What video? Paul, the video on these are going up right after this live. I'm going to upload them straight to membership. So all the new members, you will get videos on these. I'm probably going to release this one tomorrow morning. Let's see. I don't know. It'll be one of these. I did this one first. I might go in chronological order, but these right here are the bad boys. Let me tell you. If there was a Tire of the Year award and I had already awarded it, I'd probably have to take that award away and give it to this. For real. I mean, it knocked my socks off, and I wasn't wearing socks. The Losi NASCAR. Man, dude, it is going crazy. I think our last race here, we had like 12, 14. The race in Callahan, they had almost 20. In Callahan, they're racing right now to bring in the new year. I was supposed to go race. I'm like, wait a minute. I forgot it was Tuesday. I thought it was Monday. But yeah, so I'm here talking with everybody here, ending the year out in style. So looking forward to it, man. Today, I also released a video showing these right here, the new brass faces. Now, these right here, these wheels are lightweight, of course. And I like them because they're offset like crazy. You can narrow them up, but you kind of want to have some weight. With the dual U-joint axles, you don't have any of the vibration and shaking with these. Now, somebody did ask on the video about, like, do they have to have this facing out there? I'm like, well, no, you don't, because with longer screws, you can actually put your carbon face on the outside. I mean, you'll pick up another 3 millimeters on the outside. It won't change the offset of the wheel any. You'll still have your same offset, but it'll just be like, let me see here, kind of like that. So, I mean, something to think about if that's the way you want to go with it. Oh, also, Dixieland RC. You guys remember a few years ago I tested some servos for him? It was the 35 kg servo, and the thing came out like over 500 ounces. He's got those back in stock. DixielandRC.com. I think it's .com. Go get these servos. They're like $35, guys. It's the best servo I've ever had, especially for the money. Let me see if it's DixielandRC.com. DixielandRC.com. Is it that, or is it a .net? All right, it might be Dixieland. Oh, I messed up on that thing. If I can get this in here, DIXIE. DixielandRC.com. Yes. All right, so Dixieland RC. You'll come up to this right here on your phone. Let me see here. Hopefully, I think he said he has them listed somewhere. They're on the website. Just look up Servo Electronics. Right there. He's got the reefs. Hopefully he's got them on here. He said he did. Hopefully. Man, I'd have them things on the front page, dude. Those are really good, sir. Anyway, if not, send him a message and tell him that Exocaged sent him. All right, newbie RC dude. Marcus, the new boss bands look like they would do great on HN Optic. HN 525. That would be really nice if they did a 525 on those. These tires right here are really good, but I think these are more like a dry desert tire. These right here are more of a aggressive tire. I mean, you guys can see. Try to show you guys some of the siping in the tire, but they're siped, they're textured, lots of biting edges. These are really good tires. Bought some of the cheat codes from my Megs a few months ago. I say they're awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate that. I'm glad they're working out for you, buddy. I am planning to do Cottons this year. Cottons has got this big event going up, and I am going to try to get, I've already told him I wanted a 10 by 20 spot as a vendor, sponsor, all that. So I'm planning to do that there. Here's Paul from DFDRC right here. If you're down in the, where are you at, the Tampa area? I keep wanting to say Tampa area. Go by and see these guys. See an Emo X with Fusion 8 installed. Really? I like the Emo X. I've done like, what, 2 videos on it? I like that truck. Good deal, Rick's RC. RC Kings. Hey, Heavy duty hard comp this weekend. I haven't got the event put up. Make sure you're here for it, dude. We're going to run the new rocks. I got a course put out today. I'm going to shovel some stuff around tomorrow. I'm not shoveling anything. I'm going to move it with the tractor. But we're going to have a gnarly line over there. Just make sure you bring your driver mod and have it turned on to 11 out of 10. Lucas, look at the Z batteries. Look at the Z batteries on those. For that, I've got the CNHL batteries, and those seem to be really good, but they seem to drop fast. As in, like, they don't have the longevity of charge cycles, if that makes any sense. It's like they start out good, pop, great batteries, good, strong. It just seems like they just go flat a little bit after a few cycles. But other than that, good batteries. Try the Z. I think the Zs are a little bit better cells in there. Andy, what's up? Lucas, yep. Do I run the Groms on the indoor track out there? We have yet to race the Groms. Typically, they've been an outdoor vehicle. However, during the No Man event, we actually did crawler 110 inside. So I think we got some more ideas now to run something in there. All right, Ricks, he's got 7 in stock on the site. Go for the, get those servos, guys. If he's got 7 on the site, you need to snag them up. You really do. Lucas Pathouse. For budget bashing batteries, I go to Amazon, cheap, easy to return. True. But there's a lot of different brands on Amazon too. So did I do the Fusion 8 and the SEX 6x4x4? Yes, Andy, I sure did. The video is up. And believe it or not, it did good. It powered that truck really good for a 40-pound crawler. Tampa area RC swap meet Sunday, January 12th, 8 a.m. Good deal. It's a Sunday. I gotta see if I can get something. RC Kings, excellent, man. Now, RC Kings, I'm probably going to test this course with the VRD, because if I test it and it's tough for Executioner, you're all in trouble. So, and the VRD is still a really good truck, though. Don't think I don't like the VRD anymore. I mean, I keep it around for tire tests and stuff. Let me see here. Enlighten. Me and Pope Racing. Are y'all winning? Enlighten. The comp is Sunday. We're going to do this crawler comp on Sunday. It will be hardline. So, yeah, you might want to bring your DSM bungee or a winch or something. It's not going to be impossible, but it's going to be tough lines. You're going to get scratches. That's for sure. Chuck Parks, what's up? Robert, wait for the carbon or get the printed version. Probably get the printed. Dude, this printed, man, I don't have one. I'm actually actively printing chassis right now. I've got the final version of it, and I'm printing chassis. When I make the actual video, I'm going to have a full assembly video. I'm going to show you the options that I have. Like, it's built for the Fusion Pro or Fusion SE. That's what it's built for, and I'll show you why. My buddy IEQ Master built his with a mullet with a center diff in the front. We had some issues with the link clearances on that, but I think we got that figured out. So when I do this video, I'm going to have these other local trucks here so I can show you the different setups. It's built to go with the Capra axle. The Capra axle and these style wheels right here is what it's meant for, but obviously other axles and all that are going to go. And also he has his set at 12-inch wheelbase, as where mine's like a 13.2. And I gotta be honest with you, that thing was crawling, and he didn't have the front suspension set up. I was really binding up the way he had it set up, but I got him fixed up with the current new chassis, a different skid, which when I gave all that to him like a week ago, it was the newest that I had, and it's like 7 revisions back. But I finally got it ironed out. Everything is right. So, and the crazy thing was, it wasn't even suspensioning right, and it was still whooping a VRD. Just so you know. Market. All right, they got 5 Dixieland servos in stock. Only 5 left. That video, man, what did that thing pull? Over 500 ounces or something? It was ridiculous for 35 bucks. I'm actually surprised he still has them for that price. I'd have figured he'd have had them at 39 or 40. Max Paul, what's up? Happy New Year's, trail crawlers. More drag me, new Losi LMT. What information do you have on a Losi LMT? What does it need? The thing's bomb-proof as it is. Trail crawlers, what's up? Paul just recently picked up the Arma Typhon TLR tune. I want to use it as a bash. What do you recommend for diff fluid in the front, rear, center? Stock is 10K front and rear, 100K center. Drive it as is, Daniel. Drive it as is. You can bash on that thing all you want because it has the Typhon build to it. You're good to go. Drive that thing. Well, if the new Losi LMT that you guys are saying here, Jerry Brown, I will let you guys see the full Executioner as soon as I have the carbon rails in my hand. So I'm going to try to get carbon rails in a blue weave or like the forged, a red weave of forged, and then the regular black or silver gray carbon. So that's the game plan, to get 3 different versions of that so you guys can color it the way you want to. But we're just going to have to see where this ends up on pricing and all that. In the video that I uploaded to channel members, I mean, I go over pricing on this thing a little bit. I'm trying my best. This isn't a fortune-making thing. I don't want to be at the top of the ladder. Oh, Exocages is $50 more than this guy's over here and blah, blah. No, I want mine to be a few dollars under. So that's what my goal is. And if I do the full print version, like say print with just 3 bolts, there's 3 long set screws you got to have for this, and those are on the way. I don't even have those yet. I ordered those. I ordered like over 1,000 bolts just to get this. When those all come in, I'll have it, so I'll be able to produce all that. So 14 of my 46 crawlers waiting on Executioner. Andy, you're going to love this thing, man. If you put the Moose axle, Mias axles, Capra axles in it, get the OD3 off of Amazon for like 40 bucks. Put that in. You don't have to touch any gears, no overdrives, no portals. You got what you see, which is absolutely amazing. Drive shafts, I'll probably put a link on Amazon or something for those. But the easiest way to go with that would be to cut the length drive shafts. They're really not. They're not that expensive. So you can use the cut the length drive shafts for them. Don't get old. They get stripped down for parts. See, Pat, I'm thinking about doing the same thing. I'm thinking about obviously having a carbon version Executioner. Then I'll have a print version Executioner, different wheelbase. But I'm actually, and this, you guys are going to think this is crazy. I'm actually thinking about taking the power out, the motor, servo, stuff like that, taking it out of my Sam truck and just saving the truck itself. Or I could just leave it alone and buy another Fusion Pro. Oh, man, I tell you, this truck is going to spoil you guys. It really is. I probably got 15 to 20 of them sold locally. They're just waiting. And so am I. If they're good enough for him, they'll work fine for me. Lucas, dude, I'm telling you what, if you set this thing up like I've got mine, I'm going to have links ordered. I've got those all priced out. I'm going to have about $2,000. I got the order for links. So I get the links in. At that point, I'll be able to provide the links. Now the full kit, the full carbon kit will come with front links. Rear links will be optional. The reason is the rear is where you're going to set your wheelbase. You can do it on the front. You know, I mean, obviously you can do it on the front with different links, but honestly, you're going to want the front links that I have provided. You're going to want those because that sets everything so nice. The motor is like this far away, maybe even closer to the servo on the capper axle. I mean, that fusion is so far forward. It's like this to the servo, and it's all in a single transmission, which is beautiful. I looked at doing the motor up front with the drive shaft and all that mess, and I'm like, no, it's not worth the hassle to have all that junk in there. A simple transmission, which this is actually a Mias transmission right here. So hopefully I can go past 8 here. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take this apart for you guys. I want you guys to see this. Let me see. That's a 2.5. I need to find my 2. I want you guys to see how this is set up here. Well, maybe it is a 2.5. All right, there it is. Exo liquidation sale. Let's claim some rigs. There you go, Andy. You got some information right there. March 23rd is the big primal event. Maybe I'll have a special guest star that I can bring with me. We'll have to see about that. Clayton, you want that sword nitrate? You know, Sean was talking about getting that thing running. All right, so inside this Mias transmission, I want you guys to see this right here. Okay, they got 3 servos left. This is the overdrive in this transmission. Do you see this right here? I'm going to try to show this to you as best I can. So the top gear is this right here. I can show this. A little hard to show you, but you can see there are 2 different size gear sets on here, and this feels like it's all one machine piece, which is nice. No slop. The trick to this transmission is with this right here, and I show this in the video I'm going to upload to you guys, or you may have already seen it, may already have, but look, see this one rotates, this one doesn't. So let's look at this right here. This is how it's set up. Look at that. So this is aligned on 2 different bearings. You can see a little bit of them right there. I'm trying to get this in here where you guys can see it. But there are 2 bearings, so this rides together. And what this does is this creates an ultra compact overdrive transmission. So just looking at it, you'll think, oh, it's just a straight transmission. No, it's not. This is actually a really neat transmission. So really neat. I got to get all this back together now. Whoop, boy. All right, I'll probably put that back together later. I don't know, maybe now. Okay. Let me January 2nd. Primal course is open. Frank, yes, they are. So what we do here, and let me explain what we're going to do here. Let me show you how I get around that. I'll put that transmission back together. Okay. What we do, these wheels off of Amazon, they're a high offset wheel. Okay. You use like a thin hex on it, and you can bring that in. On the rear, I have a different hex on that, even thinner hex. The rear of my capper axle on the Moose is the same width as a stock SCX 10.3. That's how far I've got it in. It's in so far that the axle threads, I had to shave off the axle threads because those were hitting the rocks. That's how far I've got it in. And if you get pro codes from me, you got these wheels, send me an email and tell me you want the rear offset. I can actually set this. You can see a little bit there. See that offset? These wheels have a groove in them in the lock ring, and I've got this set to physically hold the insert one direction or the other. So I can pull the tire in and hold it there. it'll look like it'll look like, man, I need to pull the foam out, but that's the way it sits. And this is actually a front. I've got another one that's tighter than that. I think this one right here. See how close that is? This is a rear one right here. So see how that is all the way out right there? So this has actually got offset built into the insert to lock into these wheels. And of course, if you're going to get them wheels and you're going to want to comp them, well, you may as well get some brass faces for it. So yeah, and I do have weighted pro codes for those as well if you really want to go all out like I did. All right, let me see. I just killed mine in Fury. Rogue, I think somebody's already commented, but you can get a really nice servo for 36 bucks at DixielandRC.com. Tell Sean, leave it be. And they have 3 of them, servos in stock, 6S, M2C racing parts all on it. It's a heck of a truck, Lucas. If they works with Axial 10.2. If the wheels work, yes, just a different hub. And in fact, the hubs that they come with bring it all the way out to factory width. So I changed those hubs to narrow hubs to bring them in. But yeah, they'll go right on the SCX10 stuff. Let me get it going and see if you'll like it again. Jones will do that sort of buggy. How much is my shipping cost? My shipping cost, if you're talking about for the chassis and stuff, Lucas, I've actually ordered boxes. So I'm working on, it's like having a new product. You got to have the infrastructure behind the product to make it right. So I've ordered shipping boxes specifically for these chassis, all right? The shipping cost should be around $7 or $8, I'd assume. So just kind of what I'm expecting on that. Now, you priority it. If you can't wait a couple of days extra, then, well, that could go up. Obviously, $12, $14. Does it lock up or just free spin? We talk about the, I don't know what you're talking about. The Soar? The Soar is just free. It's good from what I can tell. What's up, guys? New Year's here. Race enlightened. Charles Pope. I hear a lot of big things going off out back. This month, taking the primals and exo balances to Davey for a monster truck. Ooh, that sounds like fun, Andrew. It is sucked in so far. Looks like Madonna's face. Isn't her face a little more puffy? I tell her right there. Do you by chance have handy your test print for 2.9? Yeah, actually. Yeah. Okay, this is with a test print. The issue I've got here is this did not come out the way I wanted it. See that side shift? I got to tighten that up. So basically this entire print is wasted. So, but yeah, I got to get that tightened up. Robert, what's up, dude? I was telling everybody about these tires and how just amazing they are. So yeah, I was telling about this earlier on in the live stream. Happy New Year. Yeah, it's only 7:38 right now. I'm scrolling 6 days old. Red Cat is using recommendational inserts. People saying soft, other people saying medium, bone stock. Your opinion. RG, are you okay with trimming your foams? I do not have one handy, but if you're okay with trimming foams, then I would highly recommend a Pro Code for that. I mean, I don't have one handy. I wish I did. But anyway, the Pro Code, like on this right here, SCX6, you have to cut the middle out a little bit. You have to pull the middle, you have to cut the middle out and then cut a taper on it to fit like this. This is obviously for a 2.9. So a little bit bigger than what you'll be talking about, but I have videos on it. If you go to the channel and just look up Pro Code, you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's just a little bit too sloppy here. Don't see those on the chain cups. Am I not supposed to show these yet, Robert? I thought they were out. If not, I just leaked the heck out of these. complete crawler kit at your store. Like the ultimate complete crawler kit, man. The problem is ultimate is just different for everybody. Happy New Year's. DSM Off-Road, what's up, man? New Year, Robert. Happy New Year, sir. Ready for that chassis? Travis, I am printing chassis right now. Like I said, there will be a full printed option and then the carbon option. At the time of release, the goal is to have at least 100 ready to go. I got a feeling with you guys wanting this chassis and at least 2 shops I know of that are going to be wanting to stock this chassis, they'll probably pick up 15 or 20 a piece. I don't know, maybe I can keep them at 5 or 10. I can pull the Traxxas and just cut everybody out of it, give everybody 5 of their 40, right? But I don't know yet. The goal is to have at least 100 ready to go. Cross Key Crawlers, what's up, buddy? Is that tonight? I can't hear over the gunfire. Dude, I tell you what, man, I heard some big bangs out there today. Good evening, please, the do's and don'ts. Thank you. Dude, I thought they were legit. I mean, Sean has them in his and all that. Well, if that's the case, I guess I can't release the videos. Man, I did not know that they had a wait time on these. They aren't released yet. Everyone, next week they'll be available. All right, Robert. I will wait until next week to release the videos. Sorry about that. I thought they were already like out since Sean had them and all that, man. I didn't realize they were, you know, under wraps. But I'm going to tell you right now, guys, when they come out, get in line. They're going to be amazing. All right. How many you got? How many I got? How many what? These tires? I got 1 set of each. The Ultimate Crawler is one that makes you happy. Yes, it is. J Concepts book had both tires in it. Right. I mean, I saw them there too. I mean, I don't get it. Send on to PA. I'm keeping these. The 4S Jado into this rig. I hope the Jado is actually something decent, man. Well, I didn't realize they were, I thought they were like ready to go. Okay. Well, Robert, I tell you what, they're good tires, man. They really are. Random question. I'm thinking about upgrading my X-Max T1250 motor. I know the motor. It's a gear cover. If you go to something like a 1650 kV, you can pretty much keep all your stock stuff in there. You'll pick up some RPM and speed. I have so far cooked every 1650 I've had on 8S though, and that is Hobby Wing and Castle. So, special New Year's preview. I guess if you know you are a leaker. Or a leaker. Man, I thought these were ready to go, man. I'm glad you came on here because I was set to release these videos tomorrow. I was literally set to release these videos tomorrow. Special New Year preview if you know you're like, I got my Muse diff overdrive running the Muse underdrive on the rear. On my Moose, I've got the 824 gears in the front and the rear are stock. That's what I've got in mind. So you're going to stop by and go and pick up a set before they're released, Paul? Man, I hope Sean's here. Yeah, he's supposed to be here because we're having a bash event tomorrow. Chassis printed of the... Oh, how many printed chassis of the 100? I'm not sure yet. I'm going to try to have 50. So... I just hope that I have enough for that first day because it could be hectic. Like it's gonna be rough. I really think this chassis is going to do really good. I think Robert drove it as well. Like this past weekend, like 8 different people drove my truck. I even walked away while they were driving. I'm like, If you break it, so what? I need to see where you break it. And that was on the weaker 3mm chassis, printed chassis. Nothing broke. I'm going to start 2025 strong. Andrew, I have a set of Muse caprats and need a chassis for them. Put F10s on. All right, so if you have the Muse Capra axles, buddy, put them things away. That is the absolute perfect axle for the Executioner. You've already got it. You are ready to go. Next mass gift. Already got Gen 7 Pro. Can we get trails? Dude, the Gen 7s are actually still good vehicles. They're old. They're dated at this point, but they'll serve you just fine. I mean, the 1250. How much is your chassis going to be? Honestly, Billy, I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to try to do the full print version, and don't quote me on this. It could be higher. It could be lower, okay? Like I say, I'm not making a fortune on this. That's not the goal. I want to have an affordable, high-level competition crawler that you can buy, build to the way you want, and go out, and if you can drive, probably put the beat down on a lot of guys. But I'm going to try to have the full print version with 3 bolts. Okay, just 3 bolts. You'll have to supply the links, which I will have front links available on the website. Okay, which I highly recommend you pick those up. And I'm going to try to have just the printed chassis. It'll come with the skid. It'll come with a servo, a receiver mount for the Fusion. The Fusion Pro is phenomenal in this. You will need an OD3 transmission, like for yours. OD3 transmission, the Reese RC transmission goes in it. I'm going to try to have that at or around $60. So, but don't quote me on that. I've still got to look at the print times. I only have one printer that can print these chassis, and that's the Elegoo Noble Plus or Noble 4 or whatever it is. It's got the larger bed, and I've got a caddy corner of the chassis on that. So I don't. That's why I'm printing chassis now. I got a big box of filament in today, and that is the actual carbon PLA or PLACF is what it is. And I will tell you what, it's nice, really nice. Did I get to the primal inserts? No, sir, I have not. Maybe I will one day, but I have not been able to mess with it yet. The blue V1 bouncer. The blue bouncer, he was on here earlier. I think he had to replace motor, ESC, and maybe the receiver. It got hot in there. We tried to get the water on it to get the heat out. The Neptune 4, yes. Neptune 4 Plus. It's got the larger 320 by 320 bed on it. Andy, I don't have an affiliate with Reef. I'm a Reef's dealer. I can order you stuff if you want. I can do that. But then by the time I get it here and then ship it out to you, if you want it quick, you may as well just order it direct. Release of the second batch of the Optic Builders kit. Let me see. What was I doing here? Did you ever get an on yellow? Arlo, I told buggy. That buggy's nice. That buggy is nice. If Larry didn't break it, it's super good. No, he didn't break it. He just had a battery blow up. And he told me just before that happened, he says, I think I've got a battery going dead. No. He thought it was thermaling out. So that battery was literally dropping out. And he messed with it a little bit, And the next thing I know, I heard, ah! And poof, that battery was flaming out. But it was not a total loss. He just lost some electronics. You really don't want to lose an Exo bouncer. You really don't. The Exo chassis total weight, in one of the videos, it came in at 4.5 pounds. It's probably about 5.5 with the all the weights and stuff I got in the one wheels. It's probably about 5.5 on that. Tommy Tyson, there you go. You can order it right there from RC Junkyard. The as far as height it's fell from, I want to say I haven't dropped it off the woods course, but I know it has tumbled off the stuff and landed pretty hard. On the 3mm chassis, I did break a chassis down bottom. When I first had it out, I don't have it here. Now, I've revised all this. This is like 15 versions back. I did twist the chassis in half, so I learned a little bit about torque on chassis and all that. But when I do this video, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of history on where I came up with this. I've been wanting to do this for over a year, but my skills of CAD were not there, and it's laughable how bad it was. But regardless of all that, I'd probably give it about a 3-foot down tumble across the rocks and all that. I'm really surprised I've never broken a carbon wheel face, you know. So like I said, I did break the chassis one time, but that was the thin 3mm, and it only had 15% infill, and it was only 3mm, and that's what it took to actually break the chassis. So yeah, but I will tell you this, the 5mm version, you're good to go. I mean, higher infill, a better filament material, everything. Did I bought, so you bought us a printer specifically for inserts. Oh, this printer that I've got is big enough to do that insert. It really is. And if I really want to go after those, I'll probably pick up another insert and just set that up just for TPU. Honestly, especially if these chassis start selling. Very interested in watching your videos for a while. Looks, yes, got the earlier buggy last week. It's pretty angry, dude. It is, isn't it? What is that ringing noise? Oh, sorry, I'm playing with Andy's center lock ring. All right, I will put that away now. They keep some reach products. I'm being summoned. Gotta leave, y'all. Can we try out the Crux tires from it? The Crux tires are good, yes. I do got a feeling I'm gonna have to get out of here in about 8 minutes, though. Have to cut it short, though. I kind of want to go see some fireworks and stuff. I get the pro codes for the Crux, dude. Pro codes are amazing. DSM. I'm telling you, everything I build now gets the pro codes. I mean, it's just as simple as that. You can take the tire or the insert like this right here and pinch it and actually trim your foams around. I'm watching on my Oculus Meta 3. So am I in 3D? Can you see my booger, Robert? I got a booger hanging out. Is it a high angle skid? It's 10 degrees. So it's not as crazy as some of them out there, but you really don't need it anymore. Your shipping cost on your website. It could be anything. It could be anywhere from $4 up to $12, depending on what you order. Yes, sir. Before the 8 minutes runs out, Facebook, you're supporting 100%. I have my Facebook is Exocaged RC. That's the Facebook page. I have a group that I need to spend more time in, to be honest with you. Better to have a booger than to have a turtle head. Well, see, that's close as well. It is very close, which is one of the reasons I'm going to try to get out of here in 6 minutes. I went to the local grocery store and I picked up a whole bunch of fried chicken earlier. Fireworks are like a parade. What's best expect out of 100 castle with 20, 30 gear like you're probably a good honest 55 to 60. You start pushing it past that, it really starts pushing the motor and you can have heat issues. Fits on a 3. I have not fitted on a 3-gear transmission. Turtle head. I mean, like, that turtle head is close. I'm probably going to go ahead and head out, to be honest with you. I can barely. All right, you know what, guys? Happy New Year. And you guys have a great one. I will see you guys later on. And thank you guys for the support, because I've got to go take care of something. And I hate to have to let this go like this. But no, not quite, Pat. Not quite there. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish this one up here. I'm gonna get out of here and go take care of some things. I want to do one more video for quick release, possibly tonight. Just stand up and just go over the whole year, kind of wrap it up a little bit. So, Harvey's, you are correct. It is time to go. Guys, I will catch you later, and I will see you guys on the channel. Again, thank you guys so much for the support this year. It means everything to me. Because I'm about to be a meme. I don't want to be a meme. Oh, my God. All right. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Happy New Year's. Go out, watch some fireworks, and spend it with your family because that's where it's at. You guys, I got to go.